I know telling you guys that the cost of fuel is expensive is just something silly, because we all know we're all experiencing it. But I live on the road full time, and right now we are on the move across the entire country. This is going to be the most expensive road trip I've ever been on.
You look like you're having a bad day, buddy. A really bad day. Hey, how you doing, bud? You look rough.
I don't think this summer travel season a lot of people are going to do big trips like the one that I'm on right now. And these trips are pretty common for people. I think a lot more are going to stay back and travel closer to home.
This coffee went down super fast. It's insane to me that everything out here is still frozen. That I left Vancouver Island and literally like daffodils and all those things were all sprouting out of the ground and trees were in like bloom and, you know, grass was green. It was springtime. And then I get out here in Ontario, things are still frozen and it's cold. It's still winter here, the tail end of winter. Just nuts. Anyway, we should talk about traveling with this insane cost of fuel right now, and food costs are bonkers too. But I know there's a lot of people on my channel that are looking at living in vehicles full time, and they always wonder how things are going to be when it comes to affording the cost to drive around. So right now would probably be the best time to make a video like this because things have never been so damn expensive. We have a big benefit. In a van, we can move when we need to move, or we can sit still when we need to sit still. So if you guys are looking to save money, you just move around a lot less. If you're living in towns or cities, please move every day though. Please take your vehicle, put it somewhere else so you're not seen in the same spot all the time, because that's how the rest of us van lifers end up having problems when they see van life being a problem in town. So please at least move every day a little bit. But when you're out here on the road going through an area like I just finished going through, where there was lots of little pullouts on the side of the highway, lots of little side dirt roads you could go up into, look into those areas and how long you can sit still. Because if that is crown land in that area, and you can find that out by just looking online, and there's a few apps like iHunter, there's a cool app for finding out what's crown land or what's not. You can stay on crown land. I don't know what it's like in Ontario, but in BC, it's a maximum of 21 days before you have to move. So if you find yourself a really nice epic spot, you could sit there for a week if you wanted to and save the cost of moving. I don't know what else to tell you when it comes to saving money on fuel, because there's really no way to save. The only way to cut down is to just not move around very much. So maybe if you have this big overland expedition planned, try planning those little expeditions in your area. Too many people, I learned this when I first moved into my van, too many people plan long away trips before they explore their own backyard. You would not believe what is so close to where you live right now, or so close to the area that you're building your overland or van life rig in. I have been in Vancouver and Vancouver area, the suburbs, pretty much BC my whole life. And I've been exploring that place so much since I moved into the van, and I have barely tapped into it. So maybe don't plan these big, huge trips. Plan something a little bit local. Save a bit of that money.
Or you guys can let me pay the high gas prices, let me do the traveling, and you guys can just watch my videos. Okay, not as fun.
Wawa, Ontario has huge statues of Canadian geese all over it. You get greeted by them by the rest area back there, which was closed. And in town, all over. Back in Vancouver, we call those shocks, or something to do with that. But like most things on my travels so far, closed. Right here is an old general store, closed. The fire truck, pretty cool. I like myself an old general store too. Winter travel problems. Okay, it was fun for me to experience seeing a frozen lake, But when every single lake is frozen, and I'm a huge water guy, there's just something calming about watching the ripples on the water and the waves. And but everything out here seems to be pretty damn frozen. And currently we just went up the northern route above Wawa, above the name of that town. And I don't know if I want to go any farther. I think maybe going up this route is better saved when the lakes aren't frozen. Where am I going? You see, I have one place to go to in Ontario before I head across Quebec into New Brunswick. I got one stop to make. And I looked at the map, and getting to that stop is either 8 hours and 45 minutes down the main highway through towns, which means I could probably go have a shower, or 9.25 hours going the upper north route, which I thought might be kind of nice. Damn, winter travel. Whose idea was this? So, we're going back. I have never been in so much fog in my life as we have over these last couple of... This is some seriously thick fog. Oh, wow. This is insane. We had this the other day too. It's been non-stop, like fog around here. I just drove a sign that said, "Look out." You ain't seeing nothing right now, my friends. We've been driving through Lake Superior Provincial Park, completely cloudy. Every single lake on the side's been closed. But as we come out the other side of it, I am not seeing very much snow on the side. That makes me super pumped. Everywhere I have been so far leaving, outside of the Vancouver area, we've had snow. Every side road access, snow. This pumps me up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, does that mean like the rest of my travels are gonna be snow-free? And maybe a little bit warmer? Maybe the gas prices will be a little bit cheaper? I'm gonna take you guys down to a little spot I found a while ago. Sorry, I didn't want to show you where the entrance to this is. Some things when you're out here traveling are best kept a secret. So if you're ever out here adventuring in some areas, please be very cautious on how you tag things, because it's very quick to take all these nice little hidden spots and destroy them real quick. Oh, somebody's already here. Damn it. Lucky people. Anyway, somebody's already here. But check out this spot. Pretty damn incredible. Wow. All right, I know there's another one right beside here. Let's go see if we can get in there. Woo! Super excited that there's no snow. Ugh. The amount of snow and ice on the edge of this is wild. that is seriously super thick. There's a river over here I've never heard flow that hard. Like, you can hear it. So the other camp spot we seen over there is actually just on the other side of the river running into the lake here. And we're on the opposite side of it now. That's the river rushing into the lake. Right there is that other camp spot. So the other camper is right on the other side of that river. We have definitely been spending a lot of money on fuel today. Drive is all we have done. I'm not gonna stay in this spot. So fingers crossed we make it up that little. Oh, good to go, baby, good to go. And this spot here was absolutely my favorite spot when I was out here last year. You could park right up on the beach. Ah, so good. Unfreaking believable. It's definitely spots like this that I'm gonna be parked at on the way back through to Vancouver, because the weather will be warmer. There'll be no snow over there, no chilly cold breeze. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could stay here right now, but we're not going to, because I got somewhere I'm heading off to. You guys will see that in the next handful of days. I'm pretty excited to go visit some of my friends, and that's where we are heading. But think about what I said earlier about saving money on fuel and your travels. All it takes is to pull into this spot for 5 days. And maybe the spot I just showed you, which wasn't far up the road from here, and stay there for 5 days. All you gotta keep doing is changing up the places that you're at so you can feel excited about your view every single morning, excited about van life every single day, and yet save you money on your travels. There are so many spots out there like this one. If you've been around my channel for a while, you'll know that I find epic little places like this all the time. You just need to be adventurous, poke your nose down a little dirt road somewhere, and you'd be surprised what you find on the other side of that. This is an absolutely wild spot. And that's my home. Anyway, everybody, thanks for hanging out on this video here today. I'll see you all in a few days, and I'm pretty stoked to show you guys some of my friends that some of you may not have met before. I think the last time I was out here in Ontario and visiting them was maybe 2 or more years ago. I'm pretty damn excited. And where I'm going, there's gonna be some cool things for you guys to see, because both of them run businesses that are van related, which means they may have some cool projects inside of their shops that I can show all of you guys. All right, everybody, we done for the day. Peace out. See you in a few days.
Because I make full-time van life videos on YouTube, that means we gotta drive around enough to gather the content that we need to keep my videos interesting. Okay, I'm full on using YouTube as an excuse for my seriously insane driving habits. I like to drive. It's the adventure. I absolutely love it. I don't like the snow that you just seen there, but I like the adventure part. So it's maybe I need to change inside of me and just stop a little bit, because this fuel prices are getting to be insane. Every time I turn around, it's another $100, another $100, another $100. I'm gonna be broke by the end of this trip, but as long as I have fun, right? All right, guys, see you in a few days.